Hey, what's going on, everybody? Trey Lewellen, Marketing Mondays, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time here for you guys. By the way, if you've not already, head on over to Talk to Trey. That's TalkToTrey.com to schedule a time with me, my friends, and you. Okay, so let's start working together. Okay. So here's the thing I want to talk about today. Is last week we talked about the 2 key hires to excelling your profits inside your business. Last week was all about the assistant, about taking over tasks that you hate so you can go and excel yourself into the entrepreneurial space, build your superpowers up, and do what you're really good at the end of the day, okay? Go out and excel at those things versus doing all the things that man, they really drain you out. It's bad energy, just negativity. Gives you anxiety, like emails and phone calls and dealing with customers, whatever it is. Go and do what you're really good at. Maybe it's building offers or doing Facebook ads or just counting your money. I don't know what it is. But go do those things, because then you can go and accelerate at a far superior rate than you are right now, because you're anchored in, you're anchored back from just doing all the tasks that realistically you don't like doing. So secondly, that's the first hire. The second hire I want to talk about today is going to be a sales rep. I want you to bring in a sales guy to start selling for you. Now, it doesn't matter if you got a $50 item, a $100 item, or a $10,000 item to sell, okay? What we're going to be looking at is how do we start bringing in sales reps to accelerate our sales. And see, the thing is a lot of people think, well, how do I afford somebody before they're selling anything? Well, there's ways to do that, okay? There's a lot of questions that go around that. That's why I want you to go to talktotrey.com, schedule a call with us so we can talk more in depth about what you do, how your company works, how it operates, how big it is, how small it is, if you're just starting out, and we start working together. Start making you more profitable. I don't know about you, but I like money. So let's do that together. So secondly is with the sales rep, going in and finding those guys. So first off, where do you find one? You find them inside your groups. If you don't have one, you need to build one. But start putting your buyers, start putting your prospects, start putting people who like and love and trust you and love your brand inside these Facebook groups, right? Give them posts, give them things to talk about your niche, talk about your products, talk about other things going on in the marketplace, talk about other people, right? And ask them questions. But more importantly is you can start picking people out of these groups. You can start picking volunteers and assistants and now sales reps, people who are going to make you more money. So by going to your group, you can say, hey, who's looking for a sales job? We got about 4 hours a day, or we got 8 hours a day of leads that we'd love to give to you, so you can start pitching our products to our current customers, so we can start upselling customers inside of our own customer base. We're able to do that with a sales rep. We can start outbounding phone calls. We can start doing text messaging. We can start doing email outbounds. We can start doing slide dials. We can start doing direct mail to our current customer base. You see, there's a lot of ways to start making more money from your current customer base. A lot of us with our companies, we always look at bringing in that new customer. What we never do is we never turn around and then make money from those current customers. The people who already were nice enough to give us their money, who were nice enough to believe in us and build in our brand and that we're able to build trust with. Oh no, we just say, okay, I need one more customer, and I still need one more customer, but for some reason I'm never profitable. It's because you're looking the wrong way. We need to start looking this way at the old customers, at the customers that have given you money, have exchanged hands with you, have done monetization between each other. And what you do is you go out and get a sales rep, okay? Give him your email database. Say, hey, I want you to put an email out once a week that talks about the new offers that we're bringing to the table. That's my job. Your job is to sell more of it to our current customer database. See, send an email out and tell them how cool the offer is, how it's amazing, and then have them call you so you can sell them over the phone, so you can upsell them more products and more offers that we have to give to them. Now, pay-wise, how do you do it? Do you pay them, a fee? Do you pay them hourly? Do you pay them salary? Do you pay them nothing? Are they just a volunteer? Do you just pay them commission? It's up to you. A lot of people will work on commission because they believe in themselves. They know that they can come and sell your product. What you need to do is do the math, okay? How many customers do I have? I got 1,000 customers. Perfect. I'm going to convert maybe 1% of these customers. So that'd give me, that'd give me 10 customers that I would convert every week if I was going to do 1% of 1,000. So how many phone calls does he need to make, or how many emails does he need to make those 10 sales? And those 10 sales how much is that sale worth to them? If it's worth $100, now we're bringing in $100 times 10 is 1,000, so that's 1,000 times 4 weeks, which is $4,000. If it's a 50% profit margin, that's $2,000. So is $2,000 for the sales rep enough for them to live on? For some sales guys, it isn't. For other sales guys, it is. Or maybe you have more customers, or maybe you have a higher priced product or a higher margin product that you're going to go out and sell. Or maybe you can sell them more of the same product to increase those cart values on the phone. Or maybe you're looking at, how can I start a higher priced item? For instance, when we were selling the oil and the Targets and the novelty items, those were really easy front-end offers. $20, $25, $30, which is really cool, but it's really hard for a sales rep to make a lot of money. So we looked at partnering up with other people, other higher ticket offers. We looked at, putting people in a helicopter and shooting hogs from a helicopter, or going down to Texas and shooting tanks for a day. Those were $3,000 offer. Or the other one was $1,000 for the hogs and hunts, right? That was $1,000. So now we're teaming up. We're like, okay, it's a $1,000 ticket. Can we get at least 50% of commission on that? They said yes. So then we paid 50% of that to our sales rep. So it's 25% of the ticket. So hey, it's a $1,000 ticket. We're going to bring home $500, and we're going to give our sales rep $250. Okay, $250 is what we're going to give them for that ticket price. Pretty cool, right? So that's how you can go and look at, how can I take the certain front-end offers, and how can I add on back-end offers to allow the sales rep to come in, where I can pay him a 10% commission or a 15% commission, right? It really depends on what it takes for them to survive in this time of making a living and exterior of the pandemic, or what's going on with the coronavirus and stuff like that. How can I go out and make a living outside that when things are good, right? Is $2,000 enough? Does it need to be $5,000? Does it need to make $10,000? And then what do the numbers look like for that to happen? And how much does he need to earn, or she need to earn, for them to stay with us? And how many offers do I need to bring down the pipeline for them to keep selling more of the same, or more other offers to the same customer database? So there's two people you need. Two key players, two key hires to excel your profits. The first one is going to be the assistant, okay? The assistant is going to allow you to excel your energy, what you're really good at, what got you here today. They can take you to the next stage. You need that assistant in place. Secondly, is going to be a sales rep. You need a sales rep in place right now to start selling more of your products to people who didn't buy in the first place, or sell a higher ticket item. For instance, let's just take this for example. Let's say you're selling $50 products, okay? $50 products. Let's even make it service-based. Let's make it all profit. So you're selling $50 products, and you're like, okay, I want to make $1,000 today. Well, you have to go and sell, how many is that? You need to go and sell 20 $50 products. So I got to go talk to maybe 1 in 4. So let's move over to the whiteboard here real quick, just to put some math on the board, okay? So I'm gonna make $50 for a sale, okay? And I want to make $1,000. That's what I want to make. So I need to sell 20 people at $50 per sale to equate the same $1,000 that I'm looking for. Or if I can have a $1,000 product, and let's say I convert, 1 in 10. That's a really low conversion rate, but usually around 1 in 4. But let's go with the worst case. 1 in 10, so that's a 10% conversion, okay? And I'm selling the product for $1,000. Interesting. So I had to talk to 10 people here to sell $1,000 one time, or let's just take a better ratio. Let's say I only have to talk to 5 people, right, for every 1 conversion. So 1 out of 5. Let's say it's the conversion's way better. Okay, so then that means if I got to talk to 5 people for every sale, and I need 20 sales, 20 times 5 is 150 people. And let's just say this person takes 15 minutes. So 150 times 15 minutes on the call. So I got to spend 15 minutes with each person times 15 minutes is, how many hours is that? That's 37 hours. That's a full week. So 37 hours, this is what I'm talking about when I talk about break down the math. So 37 hours versus 10 people, and let's say these take 45 minutes. times 10, which is 450, divided by 60, is 7 hours. So in the same amount of time, what's 37 divided by 7 is 5. So I could have sold 5 people in the same amount of time it took me to sell these 20, which means I could have made $5,000 versus $1,000 just by having a bigger offer, okay? So what's that say? That tells us a couple things. We need front-end offers to be able to sell back-end offers. We need to be able to have a customer database with all the people coming in so we can go and sell those same customers a higher ticket. You see, I like to take my sales guy and say, okay, I want you to go for the big ticket numbers, right? The $1,000. Heck, if we can get them on $1,000 a month, that's even better. If we can get them on $5,000 a month, that's even better, right? Or maybe it's $500 a month. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Maybe it's just a $500 product. But what I'm showing you is the math breakdown, okay, of why it's important for you to have a sales rep. You see, what I just showed you is it takes, what did we say? How many people was that? 10 people to call. So I need 10 people to talk to, okay? With those 10 people, I want to go out and make $1,000. So I would need 50 people, in this case, to go out and make $5,000 for that 1 week. So if I'm able to call those 50 people, different prospects, different customers that have brought in through my front-end offers, then that means this sales rep can bring in around $20,000 a month, which is $240,000 a year. If I split the commissions with them at 50% or 25%, that's easily a $70,000 to $150,000 a year job. As you can see, someone's going to easily work for that. But it all starts going back to your group, going back to your emails and asking, hey, we got a sales position open, right? We're going to start outbounding our customers. We're going to start selling high tickets. And it really starts here. It really starts looking at what can you offer them? What's a $1,000 package you can offer them? What's a $2,000 package you can offer these guys? What's a $500 package that you can offer them? And then in that case, you'll have 3 offers. You'll have a $500, a $1,000, and a $2,000 package. My friends, we're here to work with you. We're here to have fun with you. We're here to build your business with you and optimize it and critique so that way you can build a sustainable and profitable business along with a foundation that allows you to stand up and do what you wanted to do in the first place. Become an entrepreneur, become a businessman, live the life of your desires and your dreams, and that's what we're here to help you do. If you haven't already, make sure you head on over to talktotrey.com. That's where you and I get to work together and build a profitable business. By the way, we're here every Monday, Marketing Mondays, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're here for you. We are here for you. I also ask that you help other people out. You see, there's a lot of people in this world that won't ever be able to touch without your support. So if there's someone right now that you thought of, that came to mind, maybe it's a brother or an uncle or family member who doesn't understand what you do, or maybe it's a friend who wants to do more of what you're doing, share this. Share this Marketing Monday with them. I don't care if it's through a private message or through a text message or maybe it's even on your wall. Share it with them so they can see it and hear it and start learning about this world so they can be their own entrepreneur. They can build their own foundation. They can make their own profits and provide for their family on their own terms. My friends, I appreciate you being here on Marketing Mondays. I love that you guys show up and watch this. We take your time very seriously. Until next time, thanks again.